It's a very critical game. We're here at the Carib Lumber Ballpark. It's going to be St. Martin up against St. Kitts in a decider to determine the finalists for later today. Dango going out to toss for the St. Martin team. And the St. Kitts captain already out there. So Kevin Hanley tossing with Dango. Let's see if we could pick up anything from the reaction. I'm getting the impression that Dango is saying that, well, Luther Kelly is telling me it looks like Dango has won the toss. We'll determine what's going to happen from here on, and we'll get back to you. So it's St. Kitts coming up against the St. Martin team in a very crucial encounter. And the two opening batsmen, Evans and Theodore. Evans would be taking first strike. So it's going to be White who will be bowling from the far end, and he'll be bowling to Evans. So St. Martin would know that they'll have to set a pretty big target here to stay in the run-ins to qualify for the finals, even if they win this game. St. Kitts would have won already. Nevis beat St. Martin. St. Kitts beat Nevis. So here's White from the far end. First ball of this encounter. He's steering it into the offside. No chance of a run. Here goes once more. White from the far end. Nice smooth run up. Bowls a full pitch delivery. He just squeezes it back up the strip to the bowler. Here goes once more. Moves in now shortish. He's cutting at that. Naughty looking shot. Back in the way as well. Beaten. Through to the keeper, Philip Webb. So the two men deep. Man at deep extra cover. Man at a third man. Moves in now White. Full toss. He's didn't put that one away. Definitely a full toss. And he just stroked it down to mid-on for a single. So that brings Theodore into strike. Theodore sounds like a name from the Windward Islands. So I assume he's from St. Lucia or somewhere. Settles over his back now. It's White. Nice smooth run up. Moves in now short, and he's tucking this one into the onside. Should get at least two here because the man is running as if he's reversing. And they'll get two very easily. That's Curtis Crook going after it. Undams his return, and they get two. So it's going to be White. And he'll be bowling once more to Theodore. Settles over his bat as he goes. White bowl, shortish. Oh, that's a wild looking shot. It's wide, but he certainly wasn't watching that ball. He just had a swing at it. It was well away from him. True to the keeper. White signal by umpire Luther Kelly. Here goes once more. White moves in now to bowl. This time he's splashing this one into the offside, but well fielded. And that would end the over. Free for no loss at the end of over number 1 of 15. So it's going to be Hanley, the captain, who will be bowling. That's Kevin Hanley. He'll be bowling now to Evans. Balls outside the off stump. He's just dabbing at that. Goes through to the keeper. Here's Hanley once more from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl to Evans. He's driving that one beautifully to extra cover for 4. Leaning into that was Evans, and he crashed it through the offside for 4. Here goes, moves in once more. Hanley bowls. He's leaving that one on the way back. Here goes once more. Moves in out. Ball to Evans. Flashing and falling over in the process. Losing his balance. Here goes once more. It's going to be Kevin Hanley. And he'll be bowling to Evans. Tall, lanky fast bowler. Moves in now to bowl. He's probably playing inside of that as it goes through to the keeper. So here goes once more. Hanley moves in now to bowl short, and he's flashing that one. Caught! Gone! And he looks astounded. He can't believe what he has done. He stands there. It was short, and he flashed it. But it was straight to the man at extra cover. He's gone, caught. Evans stands there, can't believe it. And he walks back slowly now to the pavilion. And the eternal top cheerleader for St. Kitts, Rouse, there as usual. So that was the end of the over. So it means that white will continue from the far end. Or is it white? No, there's a change in the bowling. It looks like the Ambassador Douglas, ambassador for St. Kitts and Nevis, Kenny Douglas, has been brought into the attack. Luther Kelly just giving the batsman Larry. No, that's not Larry. That's Theodore in strike. So here goes. Douglas moves in now to. That's a whitish leaf. He slaps it into the outside. It's gone. That's another wicket. Short ball. And he just hit it straight up into the air. The man at extra cover takes the catch. Very similar out to the one that Evans had in the previous over, except this one was hit a lot higher in the air and well taken over his head there by the fielder. So that's another wicket for St. Maarten. Off to a pretty bad start here. Well, the new batsman is Shaka Hodge of Anguilla fame. I think he also played for the Leeward Islands, but he's originally from Anguilla, playing now for St. Maarten in this Masters tournament. Pretty good off spinner and pretty good batsman as well, useful batsman, but St. Maarten in a bit of a hole at the moment. And it's going to be Kenny Douglas. First ball, it wasn't the best of deliveries, but he got a wicket with it. Here he goes, moves in now to ball. That's a better delivery. In the air once more. Is the man going to get? Oh, just away from him. And they're pushing back for the second, but he certainly was turned inside out. I think he was trying to go onside, and he went high in the air over the man at extra cover. Again, he looked as if he was in for something, and he went over his head, and they got two. So Hodge will settle once more. Douglas moves in now to bowl. This time he's pushing it nicely into the offside. Off and running for a single. Good rotation of the strike there. So that brings Larry into strike. I don't think he has faced a delivery as yet. So this would be his first delivery. As here goes. Busy looking Kenny Douglas bowls. He's hitting that one high in the air. Is the man going to get there? He won't get there. It's gone over his head and it's gone pretty close to the boundary. It has stopped. And let's see if there will be a signal. I think they've only settled for two. The ball hasn't gone to the boundary. That's poor running. Very poor running. But they got two. Here goes once more. Douglas races in now to bowl to Larry. Larry's pushing it up, pushing it to the offside. And well away from the fielder, gets a single. So it's Hodge now in strike as he moves in now to bowl. That's a good delivery. And he squeezed it nicely into the onside, gets a single. So one more to the total. Well, it's going to be Kevin Hanley, and he'll be bowling from the pavilion end. And he'll be bowling to Shaka Hodge. Here he goes. Hanley bowls to Hodge. Hodge is getting a good delivery. Pushes it into the offside off for a quick single. He got there. He was struggling, but he got there. He goes once more. Hanley moves in now to bowl. Short, he's flashing at that. It goes through to the keeper. So it's Hanley once more. Races in now to bowl. Pushing it into the offside. Off and running once more. Curtis Cook is a bit slow. And that's a single once more. So it's going to be Hanley once more. This time to bowl to Hodge. Here he goes. Races in now to bowl to Hodge. Shot, and he's flashing that one into the offside. That's a lovely shot. Punched away. And that's gone for four. Short delivery. Punched to the offside for four. So let's see what the response from Hanley would be. Captain of this St. Kitts team. Here he goes, bowling medium pacers, balls. Hodges beaten outside the off stump. That one keeping a bit low. He was pushing at it tentatively on that occasion, beaten through to the keeper. It's going to be Hanley once more. Races in now to bowl to Hodge. Hodge is flashing that one down to third man. The man is deep. And so the two men out, well, three men out now. And that ends the over. Remember, it's a 15 overs encounter, so more men outside of the circle. Here he goes, bowls, he's quietly forward. Swings into that, that's a big hit. That's gone the distance, that's gone for 6. Poses on the shot, Shaka Hodge. Gone for 6. Well, Kenny Douglas wouldn't like that kind of treatment. Moves in now to bowl to Shaka Hodge. He bowled this time. Hodge is more sedate, pushes it into the onside, thinking about the single. Fielder waiting for him to run because he was in control. Changed his mind. So here goes once more. Busy looking Kenny Douglas moves in now to bowl. This time he's hitting him on the pad, and this time away from the fielder at short mid wicket. And they'll get a leg by. Luther Kelly would make the signal. So here he goes once more. Douglas races in now to bowl. This time he's pushing tentatively at that. Is Larry beaten outside the off stump. So it's going to be Douglas. Races in once more. Very busy looking run up. Bowls. This time he's tugging this one over mid wicket. That's vacant and open. Lots of acreage out there. Pulled away for 4. Well, it's going to be Curtis Cook into the attack. We understand that 5 overs completed. The score is 33. Here goes. He's driving at that. Waiting for it to land in the block hole. Not moving out towards it. And so he just hit it hard into the turf. Back up the strip to the bowler. Here goes once more. Loops it up again. This time he's quietly forward. Curtis Cook is across, looking busy. So here goes once more. Cook moves in now to bowl, loops it again. He's swinging into that vacant acreage over here. Gone for 4. So Hodge swinging into that slug sweep. Gone for 4. So it's going to be Hodge, who has been batting well so far. Certainly helping to get St. Maarten out of the initial hole. Here goes. Oh, that's a full toss. And he missed. Gone for 4. And must have been pretty close to a no ball. I'm not sure if there was a no ball call because it was a high full toss. And swung away for 4. Lost sight of it momentarily. Was there a signal of a no ball? No, there was no signal. Here he goes Westbrook. It's going to be Crook. Oh, thanks. Okay. Here he goes now. Bowls to suck on the pad. Loud appeal. The umpire's not impressed. Here he goes once more. Loops it again. He's hitting this one into the offside. There's a man deep now, and they'll only get a single. Backed up. Douglas has been taken out of the attack. It looks like Rogers. So it's going to be Rogers. Moving in now to bowl. Turning this one into the onside. Can't score. Straight to short mid wicket. 42 for 2. Moves in now, loops it up. He comes solidly, quietly forward. So it's going to be Rogers moving in now to bowl to Hodge. Hodges swinging into that, but there's a man deep at long off, and we'll get a single. 1 more to the total. So it's going to be Rogers once more. Moving in now to bowl. Flatter delivery. He pulls this one into the onside. There's a man deep. And he comes in to pick it up. Only a single. Here goes once more Rogers. Loops it up and he's swinging into that. But again, the man is deep. and misfielded badly, so they would get 2 runs in the end. So 2 more. So 46 for 2. Here's Rogers moving in out to bowl, loops it up, he's driving this one nicely. The man at long on, that looks like Kenny Douglas, they'll only get a single. So 1 more to the total. That ends the over. So it's going to be Curtis Crook who will bowl his second over. And he'll be bowling to Shaka. So here goes Crook, moves in now to bowl. Down the track, he drives this one. The man is deep. That's Rogers. They'll get an easy single. 48 the score. Here's Crook moving in now to bowl. That's a better delivery. That's well played. That was dead on stumps. Quietly forward. The umpire having a quick word there with Crook. Probably running on the pitch and indicating the same to the captain. The umpire still having a word. Moves in now to bowl. That's close, that's close, that's mighty close. He sent him on his way. Bending the leg right in front of the stumps. And Curtis Crook has struck. So 7 overs completed. The score is 49 for a loss of 3. And it's going to be Crook who will be bowling now to the new batsman. It's Russell. And we are not sure if Russell is related to Andrew Russell. Settles over his bat as he goes, loops it up. He's driving at that one. Well stopped. So here goes once more. Crook moves it, and the batsman has pulled out. Not quite ready. Here goes, ball, flatter delivery. He's turning it away. The keeper was thinking about chasing after it. The Rastaman is going after it. They should be thinking of a third, but change their minds. Leg bites. The umpire showing that he could keep that leg up for a while, showing he's fit. Crook once more. Moves in now to bowl. Drive, and that's a big hit. One bounce into the extra cover boundary for 4. Hitting it powerfully away for 4. Here goes once more. Ball, and he's swinging into that. That's gone far. That's gone far. That's a huge heave into the parking lot. And I was wondering if it was related to Andrew Russell. I don't think I have to wonder anymore. So it's going to be Rogers who'll continue, and he'll be bowling to Hodge. So St. Maarten, Benton putting down a good total here. They have to put down a good total in terms of the run rate issue. So that's where they have to start. Here goes Rogers' bowl. That's a good delivery, and he's just squeezing down at that. That one kept a bit low, and can't score. So Rogers moves in once more, bowls, and that's a wide. Leaving it alone. Philip Webb did well to pull it in. 61 for 3. Rain over number 9. So Hodge settles. As here goes. Rogers. Slow ball. Punching at that. Beaten through to the keeper. Well taken by Webb. Slowed it up. And he was trying to punch it through the offside. Here goes once more. Rogers loops that one up. He's swinging his bowled. Clean bowled. Rogers runs away in celebration. So Hodge going for the big slug sweep, played right around it, and his middle stump knocked back. Well, the new batsman in is the one and only chief coordinator of this tournament, Dango Farrell. Didn't play in St. Kitts, but has opted to play in this one. Very good batsman, I could tell you. And he is settled over his bat now. Very dynamic batsman. Has a lot of shots. Will today be the day. Here's Rogers, loops it up. He's driving this one over the head of the bowler, down towards the man at long off who comes across, and he's immediately off the mark. So, Russell, who has struck 260s so far. You could watch him and see he's looking for a third. Here's Rogers, slows it up. He's just pushing it into the outside. Can't score. So it looks as if he wants to slow it up on Russell. He has to think twice. But if you're at good pace coming through, he's going to swing hard. And again, slows it up. He's swinging early. Too early. So once you slow it up on Russell, he seems to have a problem. That ends the over. So 62 for 4. White is into the attack. So it's going to be Dango Farrell taking strike. White is the bowler, number 10 on his back. We are the deep fielders. We have a man at long on. We have a man at mid-wicket deep. Lots of acreage in the square leg region. Short mid-wicket. Whitish third man. So here goes. It's going to be White. Moves in now to bowl. Dango Farrell is struck on the pad. He has sent him on his way. Dango Farrell rushing through for the leg by. And he's been given a grand send-off. Dango Farrell out, LBW. He's signaling something, maybe saying I got a snake. I'm not sure. But he's on his way. Dango Farrell out, LBW to White. So it's going to be White, and he'll be bowling now to Saunders. Saunders is a new batsman in. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Good delivery. Plays it into the onside. Off and running. Gets a single. So here goes once more. This time he'll be bowling to Russell. Big, hard hitting Russell. Swings it away. That's gone. That's gone. And Shaka Hodge did predict that the fast bowler would be going for a lot. He's not good with the balls that are slowed up. But once you're putting pace on the ball, he's going to hit you hard. Gone for 6. So Shaka Hodge did predict that the fast bowlers might go for a few against Russell. Here he goes. He needs to slow it up. He's swinging into that. Oh, he got to it, but he dropped it. He really did well to get to it, Curtis Crook, and tried to hold on, but he just rolled out of his hands and into the boundary for 4. Russell on the go. So here's Russell. White moving in now to bowl to Russell. Short is smashing at that. White signal by the umpire.
What you going to do with me? I'm coming back for you. So you can't hide the ball for the cricket field.
So here goes now. Bowls. That's another wide. So the bowler has really lost it here. 75 for 5. So White moving in now to bowl to Russell. Here he goes. He bowls to Russell. Russell swings into that. Can the man stop it? He won't. He's gone for 4. Another big swing. Gone to the onside for 4. And it's a no ball. That makes it even worse. It's a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. And this batsman doesn't need a license. So he has decided to go around the wicket. And he'll be bowling to Russell. Here he goes. Shaka Hodge has called another 6. Good delivery that. Yorker length delivery. The stumps moved. The stumps moved. That was a good delivery. So here goes once more. Races in now to bowl to Russell. Back inside there, swings it away. The man is coming across. And it's gone for him for 4. It has gone for him for 4. The bowler must be very dejected. That's an expensive over. Well, it's going to be the Rasta man who is going to bowl. He bowls slow medium pacers. I think he'll consider himself as a spin bowler of sorts, but he really just pushes them through. Let's see what happens today. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl. And that one must have brushed something. Not signal there. So here goes once more. It could be a little skiddy here. Good delivery. Pushes it into the outside. They're calling for 2. The fielder is very relaxed. And they get 2 very easily. So it's going to be Saunders. Moves in now to bowl to Saunders. Bowls, good delivery. That ball. So he goes once more. Moving in now to bowl to Saunders. He gets a full pitch delivery. He goes after it. He goes wide. Would have been a wide, but he reached across and couldn't get any timing on it. And just hit it up the strip to the bowler on the outside. Here he goes once more. Full toss. Bangs into that. The man is deep at long off. They're calling for 2. The sliding save and comes back for the second run. 2 more to the total. So that was a full toss. Bad delivery. Here goes. Bold. Better delivery. Better delivery. Shouts his appeal. Luther Kelly says no. Luther Kelly is unimpressed. Rastaman is still debating that. So it's going to be Rogers, and he'll be bowling to the big man, Russell. So Kevin Hanley will be very careful how he sets his field. There's a long on, there's a deep mid-wicket. So long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and another man going to Cow's corner. That's the captain himself. So there's a man short at mid-wicket, point, extra cover, cover, and long off. Do they have the 4 in the circle? Yes, 4 in the circle. Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's smashing this one, but he has picked out the man. Oh, he has put his foot to it. That's not good work by the fielder. If he took it flush on the foot, he could have caught it. That foot must be hurting. My goodness. He just took it on the foot. That's shocking. He's swinging into this one. There's a man deep at mid-wicket. Feels it, so they'll get a single. Oh, he has on a shin guard, so he knows what he's doing. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a smart fellow. Here he goes once more, short, and he's punching at that. And it goes down towards long on. We'll get a single. So 1 more to the total. So 91 for 5. Rogers moves in now to bowl. Loops it up. He swings into that. It's going. It's going. It's gone. Almost caught over here. Gone for 6. So Saunders launching it. It was a lollipop, really. He just looped it up and he just swung into it. So it's going to be Rogers. Here's Rogers. Shot, and he's smashing at this one. It goes into the onside. The keeper goes chasing after it. And what will this be? A leg by. So that 1 over by White really paying dividends here. It was like 22 runs from it. At the hands of Russell. Russell is still in strike. Here he goes. Rogers flat. He's swinging that one. Over the head. Gone for 6. There was the man, Curtis Cook, jumping. And just couldn't pull it in. Gone for 6. Another 6 for Russell. Seems as if Shaka is predicting a big over as well for this one. As it's going to be Saunders to take strike. So, moves in now to bowl. Short, he swing. That's gone far. That's gone far. Oh, that's gone for 6. Yeah, Shaka did. I think he's a kind of prophet. He has the beard and everything like a prophet. Here goes Mounsmore. Moves in out to bowl to Saunders. Saunders gets his full pitch delivery. Drives it down towards long on. They should be thinking 2 here.
That's all right. 7 from 2.
But he
That's what
decides they're
we
going
do.
to leave it for 1. So that brings the powerfully built big hitter Russell back in strike. So Saunders also getting into the act. And right away the field make some adjustments be made in the field. Must be a little nervous bowling to this man. Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. He's getting a good delivery on that occasion. Hits it down towards square leg. Gets a single. So here he goes. Moves in once more. He's swinging again. Good save on that occasion. Thinking of the second. But that's a good save on the boundary there by the captain, Kevin Hanley. So, here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to Russell. Russell is swinging, it's bowled. Russell is clean bowled. The Rastaman runs away. A little bit of a celebration here. Well. The big Russell goes. Certainly hit the ball around a bit, but he's back on his way. So, Newman in. So, Rafael Baptiste is a new batsman out of Grenada. He's on driving. And, thinking of 2. Fielder comes in.
Nice. No that balls, guys.
114 for the loss of 6. 13 overs completed. 2 overs remaining. So, Kevin Hanley will be bowling the penultimate over. And he'll be bowling to Baptiste. Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. Hanley pushing it back up the strip to the ball. It falls over. He might be run out. He missed the stump. Oh, a comedy of errors. A comedy of errors here. He fell down and he was stranded. The bowler missed the stump. The keeper missed the stump. Wow. So it's going to be Hanley. Moving in now to bowl. Here he goes. Short. He's flashing that one into the offside. The man comes in quickly. Appeals. The umpire says not out.
Nice. Well done, Con.
So here he goes once more. Races in now to bowl. He's swinging into that. That's a lovely heave. Oh, he dipped and he rocked back Saunders and pulled it clean over square leg for 6. That's a lovely shot. So here goes now. Races in now to bowl to Saunders. He's swinging into that. The man is deep. Can he stop it? Going back for the second.
That would have been 2 easy.
And they got a single.
Okay, that's all right. Keep going. Not that bad.
So here goes now. It's going to be Hanley moving out to bowl. Swings at that. Beaten outside the off stump. Dot ball. So it's going to be Hanley once more. Moving in now to bowl to Baptiste. Baptiste is down the ground. That's a lovely hit, but the man is coming across. Remember, he has the shin guards. They're going back. A little bit of a bubble, and they're through for two. 124 for 6, 14 overs completed. Well, White, who went for 22 in 1 over, has been brought back.
Diane said you're going to be DJing every Sunday. Before you play on the Windball field, you have to play 1 hour gospel, or else your money going to be shot.
So here goes. It's going to be White. And we'll be bowling now to Saunders, who has batted really well so far. Oh, that's an awful delivery. That's an awful delivery. Swung away for 4. So White continues from where he left off. Very bad delivery, that. Here goes once more. White certainly not helping the cause of the fielding team here. As he moves in now to bowl. Short outside the option, smashed away. The man is deep, he didn't react. He really didn't react well. It's gone for 4. Very bad work there by Curtis Crook. He just didn't react. And it's gone for 4. So 10 so far from 2. Remember, he went for 22 in the last over, his last over. So here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. He is hitting this over the head of the bowler. They're calling for 2. And they really should be running 2 here. And it's very good running. 2 more to the total. There's an urgency in the St. Maarten camp here. So there's the urgency here. Here he goes, bowls. He's driving. They should be looking for 2 more, but the batsman is just strolling through. Just strolling through, but they got a single. So he's obviously tired. Here he goes now, bowl. Bowled him. So White finally gets a wicket, as he was looking to go through the onside with that one. Is bowled. So I think this might be the last ball of these 15 overs. St. Maarten has posted a pretty decent total. So
the new batsman is wrong. Number 0. I never put that on my back. Wrong at all. I think I'm number 30. Number is 45. That's why they call me Christopher Henry.
So it's going to be White, who has finally picked up a wicket. Driving at that. They're asking to run 2. They're asking to run 2. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's going to be run out. But he's telling him to come. And that's the end of the over. He hasn't taken off the bails as yet, has he? He still hasn't taken off the bails as yet. He still hasn't taken off the bails as yet. Has he? Maybe he has. So that's the end. 136. 136 the score. Well, we understand that the target for the St. Kitts team is 136. 136. St. Maarten would know that they would have put a pretty decent total on the board. 136 and 15 is a pretty challenging total. Now they have to bowl and defend it. Can St. Kitts overhaul it? We'll wait and see. Well, we understand that the St. Kitts team conducted an experiment yesterday against Nevis by putting White to open the batting. White normally bats at 8, 9, 10. And they put him in as an opener, as a pinch hitter. And he really got off a few against the Nevis bowling. And so, got off a few against the Nevis bowling. And so, they have decided to continue with the experiment. Of course, the old adage, if the pipe isn't broken, why mend it? Looks as if Dango Farrell has opted to start with the renowned Shaka Hodge, who was a very good off spinner in his day. I assume he still is. Still plays the game very hard. And he'll be bowling to the ultra aggressive Philip Webb. Philip Webb is a very aggressive batsman. So he is going to be Shaka Hodge bowling in his broad rimmed hat. And he'll be bowling to Philip Webb. So here you go. No, it's not. It's not Shaka Hodge. It's a left arm leg spinner. So I'm not sure the name of the bowler. It's Ram. Ram is the bowler. And he's bowling left arm leggies.
1-2. Well, pleasant good afternoon to cricket fans, cricket lovers.
Moves in now to bowl. Ram bowls. He's swinging into that web. Past the man at mid on. It goes pretty close to the boundary. They should be thinking free here, but they're just settling for two very early. So they've settled for two. So 2 to the total. Well, St. Maarten auction made 136, so it's 137 to win. Here goes now. Ram bowls. He's cutting at one very close to his off stump. The keeper had the bails off Evans in a flash, but that was very close. There was no room for that shot. And beaten. So here goes once more. Ram moves in now to bowl. Stuck on the pad and they're running through for the single. That would be a leg bye.
So one more to the total. Shall we just go here? 3. We don't get 91 runs to be qualified for the final.
So here goes once more. It's going to be Ram.
The captain of the St. Maarten team has other ideas.
And Ram will be bowling to White.
Under 91. So here's the bowler.
Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's sweeping at this one. It's White. It's gone for 4. So White latching on to that. And again, the experiment working today because he swept it away for 4. So Ram will continue. And he'll be bowling once more to White. More renowned for his bowling, but has certainly done pretty well for batting in this. This time he's coming solidly forward. Long stretch on that one. Kept it out. So it's going to be Larry Baptiste into the attack. So Dango deciding to start with all spin attack here.
So here is the bowler.
Tall, lanky. Let's see, he's bowling off spin. He's swinging into that as well. There's a man coming across. Can he take the catch? He takes it, drops it. He had it in his hands, and I believe it was just overconfidence there because it fell out of his grasp, and they only crossed for 1. So 1 run because he had his hand wrapped around it. I think he was more in celebration mode, and it fell out of his hand. So it's going to be Baptiste. And he'll be bowling now to the hard-hitting White. Here he goes, balls to White. White is swinging and is beaten. The way that Baptiste is reacting, apparently there was a snick on that because Evans didn't collect. So the bowler very annoyed. So he could have had 2 wickets in 2 balls. Well, not very happy there, Larry Baptiste.
Just couldn't hold on onto the ball.
So here goes once more. Baptiste, tall, lanky off spinner. Pulls up now, still showing his frustration here. So here goes. Baptiste moves in now to bowl. He's swinging across that one. A wild swing that by White. And that was way outside the off stump, and he was swinging to leg.
So you could
Right
see
away, Baptiste decides he
Larry's
wants
doing
a
some
change in the field.
adjustments here, making sure his man is in the right position. His belt.
So, after seeing the way White is swinging, he has made an adjustment in the onside field. Here he goes now, moves in now, full pitch delivery. He's swinging this one into the onside. Hodge has a run and can't pull it in. It's gone for 4. He was chasing. He was already in that general area, but he was adjusted by the bowler and just going to get to it. Gone for 4. So it's going to be Larry Baptiste once more. And he'll be bowling to White. Here he goes, bowls to White. White is pushing tentatively at that one. Goes through to the keeper. So here he goes once more, moving in now to bowl to White. White is swinging, that's gone. That's gone for 6. A mighty heave that time by White. And he latched onto it. It's gone for 6. So the experiment has certainly worked well for the St. team. White deciding here in this game to give back some of what he got. He certainly got a bit of stick when he bowled, and he's giving it back. So it's going to be Ram, and he'll be bowling now to Webb. Over number 3.
Just using his speed here, his rod.
So adjustments being made to the field.
Is Webb and White. So Webb is chasing, right?
Here goes, moves in now to bowl to Webb. Webb is trying to swing that one into the outside. It's gone past the keeper. The keeper is chasing after it. You don't normally see the keeper chasing in his pads. He has gone a long way. White is thinking of a 3rd, but Webb has already settled for 2. So White signaled by the umpire. So 20 for no loss. We're in over number 3.
He was a well-known man here at the Carbiloma ballpark. So he passed away.
So White signal. Evans couldn't pull that one in.
I think, yes.
Here goes. Ram moves in now to bowl. That's struck. That's mighty close. And certainly that must have been mighty close, but the umpire is not impressed. So Webb will settle once more. Here goes. It's going to be Ram. Moving in out to bowl. And he's bowled him. Clean bowled. Webb looked as if he was going for the big heave and then changed his mind last moment. By the time he changed his mind, he was into his stumps. It was a bad shot. An awful shot by Webb. And Ram celebrates as if to say, well, umps, I had that wicket before and I'm proving it now. I'm not wanting you to send him LB. I'm going to bowl him. And he's bowled him down. New batsman going out is Kenny Douglas, the ambassador. Number 2 on his back. So Kenny Douglas, new batsman, in will take strike from Ram, who has just picked up the wicket of Webb.
Which is Douglas, spotted number 2 on his back. He'll be facing the bowling of Ram.
So here is Ram, moving in now to bowl to Douglas. Douglas is pushing it quietly into the onside, can't score.
The score remains on 20 and 37.
137 the target, 20 for 1 is the score in over number 3. Here goes Ram, moves in out. Short and outside the off stump, flashes it off the edge, but down to short 3rd man. And he's home. But they sent him on his way. That is interesting because it looked as if he was in by a long way. The umpire wasted no time in sending him on his way. My goodness, I thought he was in a long time. I must be watching a different game. So it's going to be Ram, and he'll be bowling to Sadler. Sadler is the new man in. So Ram has picked up
or the 7 days Adventist end.
Here he
Only one
goes. Moves
qualified.
in now to bowl. Ram flat and down the leg side. Past the keeper. Is he going to go chasing again? This time he leaves it to the fast bowler, Bertie. They're thinking for a third.
No.
And they decide
And
against
they
it.
will just set it for 2. The score moves on to 22.
White signal again by the umpire.
After
So
24.
here goes now. Moves in once more. Ram. Balls.
Not the official scorer.
Off the head caught. Brilliant catch. Dango Farrell. Dango Farrell. Well, well, well.
But it just give that one go.
Would that be the best accident that has happened in St. Martin? My goodness. Dango Farrell pulled it out. Tumbling over and all. Brilliant catch. Sadler comes back for a golden duck. St. Kitts in a hole here. 24 for 3. So St. Kitts 22 for 3. The captain Kevin Hanley has gone into bat. They need 137 to win. So it's going to be Ram. And that was a brilliant catch by Dango Farrell, showing that he still has something in him, the All-Star. So here's Ram once more. And he'll be bowling now to the captain, Kevin Hanley. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl short and punch back up the strip to the bowler. Can't score. Well, Shaka Hodge has finally been brought into the attack. I thought that he had bowled the first over, but that was Ram. But now it's really Shaka Hodge, and has a couple of folks stringing the boundary lines. I'll tell you more about that. There's a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, deep extra cover on the boundary, and a long off on the boundary. 4 in the circle as he bowls. Oh, making some height, and it must have been a chance. There was Evans jumping and not collecting. Shaka Hodge showing his disappointment. So that's another chance going down. So right away, Shaka Hodge causing some problems. So here goes Hodge once more. Oh my goodness, he's comprehensively beaten once more. That bat must have in a hole. He's definitely not comfortable there, Kenny Douglas. And beaten comprehensively again, the keeper having difficulty holding on to it. So here goes once more. Moves in now Hodge. This time he gets back into it. Pushes it into the offside. Down to the vacant third man position. They're thinking of 2. But he's not on. Well, St. Martin will have to bowl St. Kitts out on the 91. So even if St. Kitts lose the game and they make 92, it would be a St. Kitts Nevis finals. So they have to bowl St. Kitts out on the 91. Here he goes. He's turning it into the onside. Kevin Hanley off and running. Russ is not the fastest fielder in the field. And they get a single. So here goes once more. Hodge bowls. He's pulling, well, I slapped at that, and it goes past. Look at Dango Farrell race after that. Dango Farrell, who is not the quickest in the field, chasing after it. And I think he may have gone all the way. Has it gone all the way? We'll have to wait and see. They certainly should have gone for another, but it's not 4. So I think they got 3, but they could have run 4 with Dango now looking as if he's burnt out, totally burnt out. He's not coming back as quickly as he went. So here's going to be Hodge once more. Shaka Hodge moving in now, stops, and I think he's warned. Did he warn the batsman? Yes, he's warning the batsman. Well, maybe a friendly warning, because Hodge was way out of his crease. Sorry, Kenny Douglas. Here goes. Bowl sweeps at that. He's running through. They should be thinking 2 here. Evans gone a long way to pull it in. And it should be a leg by. Here goes. He bowls. Flashes this one into the offside.
continue their winning ways by winning the second test.
So it's going to be Ram.
We'll have to wait and see what the West Indies will do.
Okay.
Here is Ram as
Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. Flashes this one into the offside. They should be looking for two here. Baptiste coming across and they're running very slowly. And they're taking one. So here's Ram moving in now to bowl. And he's quietly forward thinking of the single. Evans is after it. Douglas says no. So he goes once more. Ram moves in now to bowl. He's flicking at that. Struck on the pad. So here goes Ram moving in now to bowl. Struck on the pad, but he's coming a long way across the stumps. And Ram is wondering what's going on.
Webb, and the very next ball he was bowled middle stump.
Here he goes, moving out to go short and trying to flick that one into the onside, misses the shot.
Bounce. Hanley looking to bounce, continue to sound very good.
So he's going to be Shaka Archer bowled a very impressive first over, moving in out to bowl. On the back foot, pushes it nicely back past the bowler, straight down towards the man at the mid long off, comes across and picks it up. They get a single. Turns it into the onside. There's Russell. Here goes once more. Hodge bowls, looks this one up. He's shouting his appeal. The umpire is not impressed. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. So we just had to change cameras a bit just to save the big camera for the big match later. And it's going to be Dango Farrell into the attack. Loops it up. He's swinging high into the air. The man is coming across on mid wicket, but he's going to drop well short of any fielder. And they've only settled for one.
For the loss of 3 with over number 7. And Larry Baptiste is the fielder right down under the wicket boundary. Then you have Baptiste
So,
down on the
as usual, Dango Farrell is going to loop it. He's going to loop it high. He's going to tease. And if you're not a dancer, you're going to be in problems with Dango Farrell.
Looks like a short backward square. And the fielder 7. Here
goes once more. Farrell, flatter, pulls it into the onside. The man at
Here is Dango Farrell.
So here goes once more. Dango Farrell moves in now, loops it up, and he's certainly not in control, Douglas, but gets the outer edge, gets a single. One more to the total.
Of course, Kevin Hadley, Douglas just has to respond. One more takes a score down to 38. So Farrell goes back to the top of his mark as he turns, prepares to come into bowl to Hadley. 38 is the score.
Here goes
Here it's Farrell as he comes
Dango
in right
Farrell
over the
balls.
wicket. Bowls a
He's
shot
punching that one hard, but there's a man a deep long off and bubbles with it. They should have been looking for the second there,
not before the batsman
but
crosses for a
settled for one very early.
which brings up the 39th run. And scoreboard continuing to tick over.
So it's going to be Farrell once more.
Here's Farrell. Over number 7, 39.
Here's Farrell moving in now to bowl, loops it up once more, he swings into that. Is anybody going to get under that? He comes across,
In fact, he drops it.
drops it. He got there,
Farrell dives,
but
the
he has
ball
dropped
pops
it.
out of his hand, hits his head, and then on the carpet. Good delivery
And they've
from
only
Dango.
gotten one for all of that.
Farrell really covered a lot of ground. It would have been a brilliant catch had he held on. And in the end, he's dusting his clothes off, which signals to you that he would have spilled it. So what is the score now? 40 for the loss of 3. Farrell really covered a lot of distance from a
40 for
wide-ish long off
3.
to
Dango Farrell
straight-ish
bowling
long
his
off.
teasers.
But in the end, getting both
Not
hands to
getting the
it.
results he would have wanted. Trap was
As
set.
we always said, kicking down the bucket
Here
of the
goes once
Here
more.
is
Ball
Farrell as
loops
he
it up
comes
again.
down the
This
ball
time
to
he's driving
Hadley,
it back up the
and
strip
he
to the
pushes it
bowler.
back to the bowler who
And that
fields well.
ends a very eventful over there by
Over.
Farrell.
And as Sebi always over 5 runs and over. And 7 overs
So it's
gone.
Baptiste in now to
Sixes will
ball.
give you 42.
Flashes
but here
it
is
into the offside. They should look for 2 here.
Douglas as he
The
cuts
running
it
has
down
been
to the
very
third
slow,
man region.
but this time they go back for 2.
The total now goes to 42 for the loss of 3 in this the 8 over.
42 for 3. They're a little bit behind the 8 ball because this is over number 8. Somebody needs to have a big over like the one that Russell had, 22. Russell hit way.
Away from us now to bowl to Douglas off the back foot and stays
Guides
down
this
to the
one
third
down
man
to
region.
third man. They're getting a single
And,
easily.
Evans, actually since I've gotten here, the score now presently is 41.
So it's going to be Baptiste,
41 for the loss
tall,
of
lanky off spinner.
3. Larry Baptiste on his way out to
Flaxen
bowl
is
to Hanley. Hanley
edging
gets
this
it,
one
look at that
down
box on him.
towards short third
He
man.
just steers it
Getting
down
a
towards the
single.
third man boundary.
But I
There's
think
no
he needs a
slip.
couple of
No one in the slip
boundaries.
cordon, but you'll have to be in the gallery. 5 for the loss of 3. Larry
Here
Baptiste
goes once more.
runs away from
Baptiste
us now
goes
to
flat
bowl to
and he's
Douglas,
chopping this
goes
one
on
into the
back foot and
offside.
cuts it
Man
out
at
towards
point stops it
to that
easily.
point position. What is wrong with Joe today? From the time Joe just start talking, Joe, I can't believe this. Well, since you want to talk, Joe, come. I'll give you the mic. Here is Larry.
Here's Baptiste
As he
moving in
runs
now
it
to
now to
bowl.
bowl to Douglas.
Again,
Douglas gets
flat.
delivery that he
Oh, this could be
plays on the
interesting.
outside.
This could be interesting, but he got back.
Evans running back to a short backward square, and the shine at the loss of 3 being over number 8.
So 45 for 3.
And yeah, he's asking Rafael Baptiste to drop back a bit as he prepares to go into bowl to Douglas.
Here's
45
Baptiste
for the
moving
loss
in now
of
to
3.
bowl.
Douglas is on
Quietly
the front
forward,
foot
solidly
defending.
forward is Douglas.
And Baptiste ran down the track and fielded to his own bowling.
That ends the
So
over.
total 45 for the loss of
45
White
for 3.
and Sattler.
And Curtis
for
Rook
the
going
loss
out with a
of
message,
3.
and I believe that the message would be
And
pretty
he
clear.
ends up 8 overs.
We need a particular amount of runs in order to qualify, even if we lose this game. And I think they'll need to know that. They're behind the 8 ball.
The ball from the far end, and he'll be coming into bowl to Hanley. 45 for the loss of 3. Farrell from the far end comes up to bowl to
It's going to be Dango
Hanley.
Farrell with his teasers. Moving in now to bowl to the captain Hanley. Hanley's sweeping that one. There's a man racing across. He's gone for 4.
Across the rope, he's gone out for 4.
Gone for 4. Well played by Hanley.
Hanley beaten the short is to be the opening bowler for the St. International squad. But here he is now, probably playing as an all-rounder in this team. Looks up and sees that Farrell is very much on his way.
Farrell roots it up again. He's punching it into the outside. They should be thinking 2 here. That's way down to long on off. And they're settling for 1. That's shocking. That's really disappointing in terms of the running. Just 1
Total
run.
has gone down to 50. So we're in what, over number 9? So in the 9th
He
over,
goes once more.
Martin keeping things
Moves
tight.
in now.
Here is Hanley
Looks it up and he's turning it into the outside. They're off and running for the single. Evans does a bit of
The World Cup is
football.
on.
He would have
I
scored.
don't think that is a goal that Evans scored there.
Bowling is a weakness.
In the end, no damage done. Here is Farrell as he comes up now
Looks
to
it up now.
bowl
He's
to
down the track. Sends it into the outside. He should be thinking 2 here.
No, you know who to go
But
to.
very slowly running through. So it's only a single.
Third on the 52nd run. And this is the 9th over.
Curtis.
After this over, you're going to be Joe. Here is Farrell.
So it's going to be
And over
Dango
number
Farrell
9, the total
moving in now.
52 for the loss
To
of
bowl
3.
to-
Farrell right arm over the wicket to bowl to
Pulling this
Hanley.
one
Hanley
into the
pulls it.
outside. They
Douglas
should be
pulls it in the
thinking 2
outside. They should get
again.
at least 2 here. And in fact,
Now
they're
they
now
go back
turning
for the second.
Larry picks up the ball
2 more
and
to the
gets rid of
total.
it very quickly. But in the end, only to see the batsman settle in very comfortably for the 2 runs. Total has gone to 54 now. 54 for the loss of 3.
54 for
Martin
3.
got 136. So they're defending 137. And they're in the 9th over now. Farrell tosses the ball from hand to hand as he comes up now
goes.
to bowl to Douglas.
Moves in now to
Douglas
bowl.
gets
Loops
the
it up
delivery that
once
he's
more. He
punching off
just...
the back foot out towards next to
Oh,
Carl.
there's Russell
And
coming
Russell comes
across. Kicks it
and
away.
And Douglas not really looking for the run.
They're not
That should have
really
been one
running
run
the runs properly.
easily.
That
In
ends
the end,
another quiet
chose
over.
not to go. Well, he's got to give them courage. He went in to the
Baptiste moving it now.
He's under one spoon on the ball.
He's
and to
punching
the
this one back up the strip to the bowler, can't
Just
score.
137 the Masters was sent out.
So Baptiste has been pretty mean so far. Bowling pretty flat. Playing over number 11. So it's obvious that St. Kitts is not going to get to this 137. They're off and running. Russell, who's not the quickest in the field, comes in and picks it up. Single.
Good lunch for St. Martin now. Wait, who get lunch for St. Martin? Oh, yes.
So it's going to be fast bowler for the first time. So we have seen a lot of spin, and now we're seeing pace for the first time with just 4 overs remaining. So just 4 overs remaining, pace into the attack for the first time. And it's going to be the captain, Hanley, will be taking strike.
Well, you wait not to see. Well, remember, I live close to the ball field. You wait not to see what Sanders put in that effort and taking us away from all the guys at the Lady Foundation. Yes, Sanders really putting the effort to get it down to the last.
So they still have to have 4 players in this circle. So they have just made sure of that. So it's going to be fast bowler from the far end. Races in now to bowl. He's driving. The bowler puts his hand to it, but that was hit hard. And it went past him down towards the off, coming back for the second. They should have been doing that a long time ago. They should have been running like that a long time ago. That's 2 well-run runs.
We have not played cricket on last June. On the 15 team from Texas.
The 12.
Next week, the 18th, to be playing against the St. Martin Youth.
And turn that one into the onside. They should be thinking 2 here. They should be thinking 2. They're hustling, showing some urgency now. Definitely showing some urgency now. And getting 2.
Why go inside there?
Over number 11 being bowled.
Oh, what kind of feel is that?
Oh, not too long. I thought this thing was a tournament started, so I thought it maybe some players from St. Martin.
So Hanley, the captain, now showing some urgency. They're trying to make an adjustment now and making sure that the man at square leg comes on the other side of the umpire, trying to stop that 2 runs. There he goes, moves in now to bowl. He's turning it into the onside, but the man is there now. They should only get 1, but he's a bit slow, and they got 1 nonetheless. Settled for 1 early.
Good day to you, KG. No stranger at all to me. Why is everyone KG, bro? We have the respect for each other.
He's swinging at that, and that's Chinese cut. The man races across, can't stop it. It's gone for 4. So some urgency being shown now by the St. Kitts team.
Well, you know, I always say that, but it's always good fun and good time. So the score going to 17. Now you put you to go back and just start moving. Come on, the break. Might need to pick up with that too.
It's in now
They
to
go
bowl.
for a chain, up and bowl.
Pushing that one dead on stumps, and it was back on the back foot and just pushed it back up the strip to the bowler. That's Kenny Douglas in strike.
20 tournament will be nice. You'll get a couple guys for sitting on the camp, but that will be good for the young man. Stay to show some good position. One play for Anguilla over there in the thing, the 10-10.
Here goes once more. Steams in now to bowl. Short, and he's punching it into the outside. That's a nice looking shot. The man is deep. That looks like Shakaraj. They've settled for 1 early, and that's Ram. Misfielded slightly, and they should have been doubling back for the second, but they had already settled for 1. So 68 for 3, 11 overs completed. Can they get to 91? So it's going to be Saka Hodge, and he'll be bowling over number 12.
Yeah. Yeah, hungry road pensar here all the time, boy. Yeah. Gonna fix up a pipe there. Yeah.
So here goes, it's going to be Shaka Hodge. There's a long on, mid wicket, square leg deep, and we have, here goes, he bowls, punches it into the outside, the man races in, racing though is just a turn really, he's just running, ram, can't prevent the single.
What is it, 69?
So here goes now, into bowl, there's hard bowl, he's swinging that one away, that's a lovely shot, the man is deep, comes across, and he goes through him, gone for 4. Sliding effort really, but it went to him, it was hit hard, and it rushed to him, that was hit really hard by Kevin Hanley, gone for 4. But that one was really hit hard, those hard balls, he turns it into the outside, they're off and running, Russell is not quick, and can't prevent the single, that's one more.
That big Russell, score up now to 74.
So here goes once more, moves in now to bowl, pushes it into the outside, off and running, Evans chases after it, can't prevent the single. So there's an urgency being shown by the St. Kitts team here. I think they recognize that they won't get to 137, but I think the target they're aiming for is to get past 91. And then the calculators will have to come out and determine who the 2 finalists are. Pushes it back up the strip to Hodge, who waits on it to come back to him.
So just so you understand all this history that she might come in
So here goes once more. Moves in now Hodge. He's swinging into that. The man is deep. He's at square leg on the boundary. Races in. And they've settled for a single. So one more to the total. That ends the over. More urgent messages going out, keeping the captain informed as to what they require. Crowd building up nicely here at the Corridumber Ballpark. They have the big game later, finals. The question is, who will be in the finals?
How the game gonna go for them? Oh, if St. Kitts make less than 91,
so it's going to be Jupri, and he'll be bowling. Here goes Jupri, moving in now to bowl. He's driving that one into the onside. They should be thinking 2 here. Definitely going back for 2. Now showing some urgency. Definitely showing some urgency now.
everything was alright? Yeah, my brother. Yeah, man. You had a good weekend?
Well,
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
St. Kitts was still qualifying before. Play against the Miss Canada to come so I don't know what's going on every
So they'll have to determine what happens, but apparently once St. Kitts get to 91, they will qualify. Here goes Jupri Bowles. He's swinging that one into the outside. Will they look for 2? They should be thinking 2 more here. They're running very slowly indeed. This time they settled for 1 very early. So 1 more to the total.
Yeah, check get this little video.
So, excuse me.
Here goes, moves in out to goal. Swings into that. The man at, tumbling save. He's a big man, but he went down and he stopped it.
Hey, Kalam, who scored for them? Somebody say get long relays of 60s.
Good, man.
500 runs a day.
Here goes once more.
Moves
in now to bowl. That's and they're off and running. Would be a leg by Rouse, the eternal supporter for St. Kitts, says hit a boundary. She has been a supporter for St. Kitts for life. Jupri once more. Moving in now to bowl to Douglas Bowles. That's a wide, would be signaled wide.
Nice to have Kelly doing some chocolate here. He's a young man.
So it's going to be Dupree once more.
So to get Dupree once now from the
Dupree races in now to bowl. He's hitting that one down towards long off. They're settled for one the way they're running. And they're not looking for the second, so that's one more to the total.
My fire soul, they want to get here, they just can't move. Storm, they are no thing like a pandemic, we just have to loot the master team and angry on others back to play here, said nothing.
So it's going to be
people like to play, the queen of the Caribbean.
Dupree once more. Medium fast. Goes for the Yorker. He hits that one. That's a going through square leg. Vacant and all. It's gone for four. Four more to Kevin Hanley. 86 for 3. That ends the over. I don't know, you know. Ask one of them guys who came on the boat. Oh, he was supposed to come on the boat. Hey, so it's going to be Dango Farrell, and he will be coming from the pavilion end on this occasion. 83, and I think 2 overs remaining.
What's your name?
So here's Farrell.
What is his name?
Out to bowl. Flat. He's swinging into that one. The man is square. Can he stop it? He comes across. He fails. No, he just pulled it in. And so they only got a single. And again, misfaded by Dango Farrell. They're not running the runs.
And there was it. I can tell you there are no
going to be Farrell. So the captain bowling to the captain of the St. Martin team, bowling to the captain of the St. Kitts team. Swings into that. Can the man pull it in again? This time he's in control. And only a single.
Sometimes you got anybody going
Nothing without the same.
But we got to pass up. You got to come back to 13 here.
Exactly.
You say yes, or you got to keep it in. You must chuck it deep up. You got to start to do something. You got to pass up. Even if you guys suck, you guys say, okay, because you go just up.
He goes once more. Loops it up. He's punching that one into the outside, dropping just short of the fielder. So Farrell trying to buy a wicket here, which is loopers. Moving now to bowl. Short, and he's swinging that one. That's going far. That's gone over the mid-wicket boundary for 6.
I don't know why they're
Gone for 6.
Why you got nobody else to bowl, man? What am I doing? Am I just saying no?
I don't know. No, I don't know how you want to turn it, you know.
So it's going to be Dango Farrell moving in now to bowl to Kevin Hanley, the captain. He's flashing this one into the offside. The man settles and stops it to get a single.
Despite a lot of things they said about Dango, he likes to go, they keep thinking, you know. And I must say again, he's
so it's going to be Farrell once more.
So the score up to short one. Short,
Here goes Farrell, moves in now to bowl. And there's Douglas swinging into that and dropping just short of the fielder. And they get an easy single. So that ends the over.
Because Mills don't look like you know what they're doing.
There seems to be some confusion. We have to wait and see what the score is and what's the determination here. But St. Kitts certainly started to show some urgency in the last few overs. So one more over remaining. So 97 for 3. And based on what we heard earlier, then St. Kitts will qualify, St. Martin should be out. But we have to wait for a final determination. One over remaining. St. Kitts will lose the game, but based on run rate, that would put all 3 teams winning a match. Well, St. Kitts would have won 2 matches. Sorry, all 3 teams would have won 1 match, because St. Martin would have won this match, St. Kitts would have won 1, and Nevis would have won 1. And then the run rate determines who will go through. The 2 top teams in terms of run rate will go through. And based on what we are understanding, is that it will be Nevis against St. Kitts.
When it comes to sports, anything against St. Kitts and Nevis, they does not take it lightly. Only on a part of malicious or making some comments saying that
it's going to be
St. Kitts and Nevis are enemy. No, they are not enemy. When it comes to sports, St. Kitts
moving in now to bowl. He's punching this one into the outside, thinking of the single. Opting against it eventually.
Now, at this point, already the generation, the old politics and the old Guatemala have gone on. When it comes to cricket,
so it's going to be Dupree, and he'll be bowling to Douglas. Slow ball, hits it in the air. Somebody should be getting on there. Takes the catch. That looks like Dango Farrell settling on there, takes the catch. So Kenny Douglas finally goes, caught at short extra cover of the bowling of Dupree. So I think it's Rogers who has gone to bat. Rogers will be taking strike from Dupree.
Terry, you ever go to the woman, right? And a woman gonna tell you she waste half an hour of time to deal with it.
Hey Terry, don't listen to what this man saying now.
This man get a girl come in the club.
Races in now to bowl, pushes it into the offside, off and running,
and half an hour,
picks up the single.
know what project he has. When the woman done, the woman says she waste half an hour of time with him. Because after that, she tells you what you want to half an hour by time.
So it's going to be Dupree. Dupree races in now to bowl 2. That's Hanley. There's Dango Farrell cranking up to go after it, and they get a single. So 1 more to the total. So here's Dupree moving in now to bowl to Rogers. Rogers just pushes it easily into the offside, off for a single. So 1 more to the total.
The youth cricket is thinking of being the manager of the team abroad.
So he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's bowled. Kevin Hanley driving all around it. Clean bowl. And that's a crucial wicket. A wicket to end the innings. But I think Kitts may have qualified nonetheless. They've lost the game, but should have qualified. We'll have to verify. That ends the game. St. Martin has won.
What have we for here? For sure, Davis and somebody got